Hey you guys, it's Dani. Today we are having a sneak peek. We are having the sneak peek. You can see this is just a little plain little prototype box of Le Tarot de Tableaux. This is done by, and I hope I'm saying this right, if not please correct me. Is it Sylvain or Sylvain? That sounds way too American. Holland? So if that is wrong pronunciation, please correct me. I'm so sorry. I am trying. So they contacted me to see if I would take a look at this creation, Le Tarot de Tableaux, and I'm kind of ready to dig into it. So again, this is a prototype. I know that they said that there's going to be a little white book, like 20 pages, that's going to be with it. Right now, I have a PDF version of the guidebook. I went ahead and printed it out because I wanted to. So I do have that for us to take a look at how these are going to be written. I know that they said this title card, as well as there's this little extra one here that's got the back on the front and back. I don't know if those are going to be in the final deck. This image, though, I believe is going to be on the front of the box that they're going to be creating. So that's just to kind of get a little feel of that. So I'm going to take these two out because I'm not sure if they're going to be in there or not. I don't know if this is going to be the final cardstock, but I will say this is that linen finish cardstock, and it's like nice and bendy. And I love this cardstock personally. It's definitely one of my faves, but I'm a linen fan. So I just feel like it sits well and it shuffles well. Like, can you hear that already? Anyway, but I don't know if these are going to be the same cards because I believe this is going to be going to Kickstarter. So I guess it'll kind of depend on how all of that goes. One thing before we get started too, that is going to change, so keep that in mind, is you can see the titles in some areas are really hard to see. You see, they really kind of fade away into the background, whereas like some are not so bad. But I know they said that they were going to maybe change the coloration or shift the placement of them. So I think that'll be really beneficial, because if there's one thing I have to say after like flipping through it a few times and really sitting with the images, that would definitely be one of my main things, is like the words are almost impossible to see. So that's already being taken care of. I do like the deep saturation. But anyway, let's go to the table, let's flip through it, and talk about Le Tarot de Tableaux. Let's dive into this beautiful deck. So these are going to be paintings from the 18th, 19th, and earlier 20th century French paintings. So we have a few different centuries, if you will, that this expands through. So let's get started with the Fool. And I will say I really love the fact that throughout all of the little guidebook and everything else, it tells you the name of the piece as well as the year and the artist. So I really love that. This is Strength. It's kind of hard to see. I hope that you can see. There's a lion here with a snake. Almost seems like a battle of wills here. Is Justice. Someone whispering. Kind of someone else. Looks like a parliament procedure going on. The Devil. I really like this Devil. This character kind of pulling her into the woods, tempting. This was one that I kind of questioned. I'm going to put this into the side. I want to see what they say about this star. I'm going to put this over here. So we can look and see, because this was one that maybe I'm missing the reference because I don't know what kind of flower this is, although it looks like some kind of bell. So, I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to put that over there. The moon. And I know that they said that some of the purpose of having it on linen was to make it seem as though it was part of the work of art, like the canvas. And I don't know if you can tell, but this image especially, it just looks like it's straight off the canvas, because the way that the texture is and the way that it looks is like, that was really well done. These are all artists learning their trade. I think it was well thought out, the choices, because like I can recognize what's in this scene and kind of reference it with the RWS and some of the meanings that I take from the traditional cards. This 10 of Pentacles, it's like the baby, some kids, looks like maybe like grandma in the back. Maybe it's the nanny. There's like kids everywhere, really opulent. We have the Page of Pentacles learning there. Love that. She looks tired. Just kind of like done. The ultimate kind of like mental rest is what this says to me. 5 of Swords. Bit of a, looks like kind of a battle going on right here. 6 of Swords. Boat across the lake. There is such a huge difference, especially with this kind of like impressionist versus more traditional art style. This is this one you can't really see at all because all of their stuff is black. This is 7 of Swords. Very sneaky though. There's somebody up at the top here. Oh, I love this image. The 8 of Swords, because I feel like that's almost like the perfect image of like trapped within your own mind. Like that, looking in the mirror, all this opulence around, but like stripping down. I don't know. I just really love this image. There are some in here that I'm just like, yes. Looks like there's a bit of a struggle going on, but this kid is like, I got this. King of the world. We have the 7 of Wands. She's just like, no. I'm gonna need you to go somewhere else with that. This one's a little hard to see. This Knight of Wands. It's just like a dark image, but he's galloping in. The Queen of Wands. This reminds me, let me see, I think it's in here. I always have revival art at the ready. Oh, look, here she is. Reminds me very much of our Queen of Swords from revival art. Like, I immediately thought about her when I saw this. But this is our Queen of Wands. But she definitely looks, I don't know, like she's like kind of over it. So that's interesting. I'd like to know a little more about that as well. We have our King of Wands. I love that confident look on his face. Eight of Cups, really hard to see. It looks like someone kind of leaving their flock behind under this moon. Again, this is one that really does lend to that, having that linen look like canvas. I guess it's like the tone of it. The Nine of Cups. She doesn't look like... With this Nine of Cups, I feel like she looks like she's kind of disconnected versus that kind of warmth and kind of gladness that I usually feel in the Nine of Cups. Curious about that one too. I want to look up that one. I like him. He looks like a King of Cups to me. And this is just that extra card. I thought I had taken a note. Maybe I did not. Well, obviously I didn't, but there we go. Okay, so let's shuffle these. I'm going to keep these on the side. I'm going to take a quick peek at those. We'll look at those in the, oh, what did I do? We'll look at these in the guidebook and see what it has to say. What am I doing now? Let's make sure I'm doing this right. Comme ça, cher. Just like that. Nope, 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 nope. Comme ça. Alright. Like that. Boom. I love the way these shuffle. I really do love this cardstock, y'all. And I did take a peek at the Etsy listing before I sat down, and I believe that they're keeping this this cardstock, this linen cardstock. Oh, so good. Okay. This one also really late, like, it really fans well. And you know, if I can fan it, anyone can fan it. Okay, so I believe it talks about what is on the cards for sure. So let's bust it out. Bust it, the star. I printed in front and back, so let me see where I'm at. Okay. The star. Canterbury Bells. By Leon Bovin or Bovin. I was a Robin, so when I see IN, I say Robin. So bon vin. I don't know. The star, peaceful, calm, and free, a wondrous symbol of hope and healing. These beautiful purple flowers reawaken the spirit and bring renewed motivation after the devastation of the tower. So I guess it's just like as a symbol of regrowth, maybe? Of hope? Okay. I guess I would, like, I mean, that's just a traditional coming out. It's like I would have liked to have seen like a star or a reference to something like that. But as a symbol of hope, I can totally get that. I don't know much about these bells. So maybe it's like it has symbolism. Let me know if you know more than just what it says, you know? Okay, let's see what's first. The Queen of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Let's see. Oh, these are done in, I don't know if they're going to be the same way, but they're categorized in like aces, threes, twos. So let's see. I'm looking for the nines. Nines, okay. Nine of Cups. This is Afternoon Yellow Room. Frederick Carl. I'm not going to say that because I don't know. It says, fulfilled by the simple pleasures that surround her, this woman knows that happiness is also about wanting what you have. Okay, so she is enjoying. I guess like the face just makes me think that maybe she's a little discontent, which could be like a shadow not enjoying what you have. But I guess that's, I mean, in the eye of the beholder, like any other piece of artwork. It's like what you initially see. So what I initially see is maybe someone that's not enjoying what she has and kind of dreaming of something else, right? Kind of like that Nine of Pentacles feel for me. Like sometimes it's like she has all this, but she kind of seems a little discontent, is kind of what reminds me of the Nine of Pentacles. But I can see how for someone else she can look nice and content with all that she has and just kind of really relax in that situation. So let's see the Queen of Wands. Let's see. Knights and Kings and Queens. Okie doke. Queen of Wands. This is Madame Montessier? Montessier? Can you all see that? Did I say that right? Probably not. Jean-Auguste Dominique Ingres? Listen, we know I put in a good effort. I don't know if I said any of that right, but I'm trying. See, there it is all at the bottom. Sorry, I'm out of screen. Okay, so Queen of Wands. Standing tall and proud and dripping in jewels and lace, this strong leader does have compassion, but also perhaps more passion than patience. Okay. I don't know, I just don't see her. I guess like the expression on her face just makes me feel like she is not very proud. Like she seems over it. Just over it. I mean, I like the dripping in jewels and like I still, and maybe that's because all I see is that Queen of Swords from the revival art. It's like I can't unsee it now that I've seen it. You know what I mean? Not that it's a bad thing, but like for me that's my reference. I don't know, I think it's all in her face. But anyway, I love that they really go through and talk about what's on the card, especially in something like this. What's on the card and kind of give us an idea of who this painting belongs to and what it's called. I really like that part of it as well. And like I said, it shuffles really, really good. No complaints. This is, I'm going to shuffle it again. This is standard tarot size. So this is the prototype. I think they did a really good job for the most part, you know, setting these images to the tarot. So thanks for watching, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this little preview. I will have the information down below for anything I can find on this deck, where to get in touch with the creator, and all that good stuff. And then as it goes along, I will keep you guys updated. But if you're looking for me, all of my information is going to be down in this description below, whether that be to book a reading, check out my Etsy shop, Mystic Masters, 3 Fat Readers, everything else. All that's going to be down below. But we will talk very soon. I am sending you all my love. Mwah! Later, Gators.